Beyond the pages.
Beyond the pages.
Remember when you were much younger and you thought that by 25 you should have, be going to that your 1 million naira. You should have had it in your account, or you should have landed that your dream job, or even buy a car. And even most importantly, be free. Maybe get a house and be free. I don't know if you've seen yourself there.
Yes, I can actually relate, because then I used to tell my mom, before I clock 35, I want to give birth to all the children inside of me. Let me make that billions already. Like, I just want to be settled and cool. But then adulthood came knocking on the door with NEPA bills, fuel scarcity, and the one that really pained me is you looking for a job. Your CV is okay, everything is perfect, but then they'll still tell you, we are so sorry, we can't do this, blah 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 blah, but we keep you in mind. Meanwhile, you guys are lying, you're not keeping anybody in mind. The stress is so much. But there's something I know about dreams.
Okay.
Dreams don't die, they just get quieter, they're just silent, because they don't have where to go. They're just there because the hope is not there. It's just silent.
Okay. Dreams don't die, they get quieter. They might just get quieter. That's why we are talking about a very, very important topic today. A topic that is very important to most Nigerian youths. Yeah. We want to ask a very important question. Are we still dreaming big? Or are we just living for the day? We just wake up Monday to Friday and we are just looking up to the weekend to relax. We don't even maybe probably like our job. We are just waking up. And are we still being audacious about our dreams? Like, what are we doing?
Yes, you will find that out today in this episode. This is Beyond the Pages podcast, where we dive deep into conversations that really matters. And today in this episode, we are spotlighting the Nigerian youth. And since we are in the International Youth Day, my name is Oyeyele Oluwakemi, and with me is...
My name is Uchechukwu Judith Nwafor, and I am very, very excited to be on today's podcast. We want to get real with this episode. We are talking about Nigerian youths. We are talking about our dreams. And very importantly, we are doing the Nigerian reality check, because it's so much to dream big in Nigeria. You have to also ask yourself, what is obtainable in this country? Can it still work? So that's why we are here. If you have ever looked at your account balance and you shout, God I beg,
God I beg,
not alone. You are here at the right time for this podcast. So sit tight.
Yes. And in today's podcast, before we dive deeper into it, we have two passionate, driven guests with us. We have Oluwagbenga Taufik and Itunuoluwa Patricia Towoju. Benga is an editor, educator, cybersecurity analyst, and an AI specialist, passionate about driving societal growth through personal development and quality education. And while Patricia, she is also an educator, a creative scriptwriter, a visionary content curator, making waves in the digital learning and storytelling space, with a flair of turning complex lessons into captivating visuals. She is on a mission to make education feels like magic to young Nigerian pupils. Welcome with me, guys, Benga and Patricia. Welcome on board today.
Welcome.
Hello, Kemi. Hello, Judith. Hello, everyone. It's actually an honor to be here and also to be part of the conversation.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, hello Judith, hello Kemi. I'm so elated to be here on the show today.
Yes. We are so happy to have you today on board. Thank you for accepting our invitation with all the tight schedule and everything. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome once again to Beyond the Pages podcast. So let's go into it immediately.
Okay.
I would like to start with you, Mr. Benga. When you think about your childhood dreams and your current reality, what you imagined you would have become? Like when you were much younger, you would have had something in mind. By so time, I should have done this, I should have done that. When you check both of them, your dream and your current reality, what do you think?
Well, Judith, sorry. Now, Judith, the reason why I actually first laugh is that conversation is something that is going on every Nigerian youth's mind.
Yeah, exactly.
But we don't. Let me say we don't have that conversation. We don't actually.
Okay.
But it's something that is actually very important for us to actually talk about. Am I still in line with my dream? Is it, or I'm just trying to survive? But to answer your own question, yes, my own childhood dream was either to be a successful pilot. I mean, like, fly from one fly from one country to another, or to be a successful Nollywood actor.
Wow.
The current J. Mike or one of those actors outside there. But imagine my reality the day I told my parents, my father to be specific now, the day I told him that I would like to go to the university to study theatre art. Now I was still interested in trying to pick the class you go through in your SS class. So, and I can assure you that for the next 3 days we were still having that talk in that house. So that was actually the reality of JAMB at the end of the day, because I had to go into science class, medicine and surgery. That's everybody then. Either you're an engineer or you're a doctor. Even if you are going to the art or what's it called, the art class, you have to be a lawyer or an accountant for the commercial class. So those were the things then. So JAMB then came. I got a particular score in JAMB, 230 something, and then I went for my post to tell me. Nobody told me if I went to go and collect change of course. So those were. The reality was setting in gradually. It's like when I first got the reality from my dad that no son or no child of mine. So then moving to the Nigerian JAMB reality, then the school reality. So those were actually the things. But with my current reality now, I can still tell you that I'm still on my way to Sussex. I still have my dream inside. I still have that particular thing I want to end up being, or it being to the society and also to my family. So yes.
So I'm sorry if I may ask, what happens to being a pilot?
Well, being a pilot, you need to start from, if we have to look at it, you need to start from that young age of, okay, you going through the pilot school. But trust me, I've gone through the university system for 4 years. I've been out. I've done my NYSC. For me to say I actually want to go back and be a pilot. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be driving plane then. It's going to be something else. So.
Okay. So, let me throw the question to you. What about you? Have you ever scrapped a particular dream because of lack of support?
Okay, thank you very much, Kemi. I must say that was a good take, Mr. Gbenga. I think for me, it's more of a lack of support, just like what Mr. Gbenga said. I think because our parents at that time, there was this stereotype or saturation of careers. There was this focus on is either you're going to be a lawyer, architect, accountant, doctor, engineers, or nothing. Okay. So I think that was the issue. Now, as a child at that time, I beg your pardon, you can't dream of I want to be an astronaut. You can't say you want to go into some career paths or some dreams that are not really very realistic in Nigerian society. Now, I don't blame the parents because our society has not really exposed or do not have that exposure to those career paths. Now, another thing is even the educational system does not even support those career paths. If you ask a child at that time that how do you intend to fulfill being an astronaut at that time, is there any support, educational support materials? Is there any courses? Is there even outside school activities that support those dreams? No. So most time people have to go with the trend because there was no enough support, there's no enough exposure. In fact, they even laugh at that dreams now. But thank God our generation is really moving past those stereotypes. So for me, do I ever have that dream? Yes, I actually, when I was young, I wanted to be an astronaut, but trust me,
how's the space?
I'm here, not in the space.
Yeah, and another thing is, even when you want to be that, you also check the school. Do they have the facilities?
Yes.
I think that's where the Nigerian factor actually comes in, because there are some schools that even okay, fine, let's pick some examples. There are some federal schools that they don't offer some particular courses.
Yes.
So imagine you being close to that kind of, let's say it's your own region. So you have to travel down to maybe another 1,000 miles for you to get that. And your parents might be like, no child of mine is going to school. So all those things actually matter too. And those are the things that they now start streamlining your dream.
Yeah.
So they will remove the astronauts. Maybe you add something else, you get it. So
okay. So I think another thing I want to add is the society is not even encouraging it. So, I think back then, to be something outside the corporate world, the career being mentioned was like a taboo. Imagine at that time we are saying you want to be a fashion designer and you have other people, other children that want to say I want to be a doctor. Your parents will first look at you like serious. Well, like
it will look as if
you're not serious.
It will look as if you just want to play away your life. Like your future is not even. So
beat that fashion designer.
They will beat it.
So I think that was it, because the trend at that time was not even accommodating such extra dreams at that time. So it's limiting children at that time. So you have to stick to what is given to you. So I think that's
So let me go to the next question, and it will still go to you again, Gbenga. When you think about dreaming big, when you hear dream big, do you still think that it's something that is achievable, or do you think right now you are going to work with something that is more realistic? Are you sticking to things that are realistic, or do you think that you can still dream big and it's achievable?
Well, Judith, the dreaming part, I think the end goal of any dream is to be successful. Is to be someone useful, not just to yourself, to your family, and then to the society. So even if your dream when you were 5 was to be a successful astronaut, like our guest here, or your dream was to be an economist, a successful one, even 10 years or 15 years down the line, if you are not an astronaut or an economist, you should still be a successful fashion designer. The word successful needs to still come for you to say, okay, yes, I'm actually living a dream. So I won't say you can still dream in our country. My advice is, or should I use the word, I won't tell anybody to stop dreaming. That should be what drives you. That should be your yes. Okay, I still want to do this. I still want to get there. There are people that they want to their own dream is they want to be a runner, a world-known surgeon, and at the end of the day, they don't end up being a surgeon. They end up being a world-renowned book writer or something. But the point is, they are still known and they are still successful in that field. So yes, you need to actually dream to get to a better place, not just for yourself now, for the whole society at large.
Okay. So let me throw the question to you to know.
Yes.
What does dreaming big looks like in your current phase of life? Because when it comes to me, I didn't really have issues with what I want to study, because right from my small age I wanted to be an economist, but presently what I'm doing is not being an economist, but I still have that dream that later on I will still do it. I will still be an economist. I will study further to be 100% economist. So what about you? What is dreaming big in your current phase of life?
Okay, so I think I was watching a content on Instagram, and this content creator was saying that a girl, she just graduated law school.
Okay.
So when she wanted to do, this career day thing that children do, she actually wanted to be a lawyer. Okay. And now she's putting that same picture of her now becoming a lawyer. Now that's like the first set of people in youth now. There's another set of people here that do not really have anything in sight. It is what their parents or what they think they want to be, but really have not discovered themselves. So do we say they are not dreaming big too? Of course they are. So the problem is we don't give ourselves grace to explore our opportunities. Now, irrespective of identifying your dream at a very young age or learning later as you grow, dreaming big is having that drive that no matter what I'm doing, little, big, astronaut, content creator, you are giving in your best. You are not just doing it out of survival. You are giving your passion, you're giving in the best to impact the space you are, and bringing innovation in the process. So for me, dreaming big is not about the big names. It's about doing great things in a small way and also crafting a new path for people coming. So
okay, there's something I picked when both of you were talking. You talked about someone that wanted to be, both of you mentioned something like someone that wanted to be this at a particular time, and then later you became another thing, but you are still very, very good and successful. So I also think when you are dreaming big, dreams can change.
Yes.
Like when you are understanding yourself better. You know, when you were much younger, maybe you don't even really
that time wishes were us that time. You wanted to be an astronaut, but you don't even know whether
you don't even know what you can even do
to be an astronaut. So now when you grow old, reality setting, you get to see, okay, this is possible, this is not possible. Then you, from those that are actually possible, that's when you now start picking your new current dream or your new current reality. So
but you still have to make it big.
Of course, you still have to continue dreaming. For someone that, okay, I want to be a successful lawyer when I was 5, and when I got to my JS3, or let's say I want to be a successful medical doctor, when I got to my JS3, due to maybe my performance, I had to go into the commercial class. I can still change it and say, okay, I want to be a successful accountant. It's still successful at the end of the day. But let it be that accountant is something you want to do.
You're passionate about.
And it's going to be a fulfilling thing for you.
Okay, so I think my next question will be going to you, Itunu. Considering Nigerian economy, considering the house rent, the fuel scarcity, or the price of fuel, everything that is going on, do you think that the economic pressures in Nigeria, do you think it's making the Nigerian youths to, dream less, to go to the survival mode, or do you think it's encouraging them to do more? So what do you think? Is it making them dream less and try to stick to what works, survive first, or
Okay, so to answer your question, Judith, it's a good question anyway. I recently developed this hobby of watching documentary, and I want to paint a picture for you.
Okay.
So I was watching this sea documentary, and I discovered that inside the sea, as there is big fishes, there is also smaller fishes too. Now, smaller fishes are like prey to big fishes because they eat them up. But still, big fishes still survive. It's a toxic life there, but they still try to live their life, still try to make a living out of what they are doing. Sometimes they die, sometimes they still grow up to make some fulfilling thing. Now, relating it to your question, yes, the economy is bad. Now, going back to the economy back then, during our parents' time, they will still say it's bad too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because you see old people saying that, that's what dad is saying, to translate it to like, our own time is better. Do they have it easy too? It was bad too for them too as a struggling youth. Yeah. So I think from the start, Nigerian economy is very harsh to young people. Let us be very sincere. They don't really give that facility, that system to help young people, develop into the community. But the thing is, should that stop us? No. But then the thing is, the economic condition will affect us. Of course, we're going to be going through a lot of things we're supposed to sort out quickly will be dragged back. But then the thing is, the drive your dream. Your dream should be the drive. You should be able to push on, even in face of economic frustration. You'll be able to drive on and also make an impact, because your dream should not be left silent because of the economy. You should not say, oh, the reason why I'm not successful is because of the economy. Guess what? In that same harsh economic condition, people are making it. Even in COVID-19, a lot of people had a lot of boom businesses and people were suffering. So I think it should not be an excuse. In fact, it should actually be an ambitious try for us to be better. It's the story gets sweeter if you are able to say, oh, the economy was bad, but I was able to strive and make it. So that's my take on it.
Well, to actually add to what she's saying, the economic pressure or the economic situation should not be a barrier. Fine, yes, I know how frustrating it can actually be, because imagine when what you need to spend in a month is not equal to, or is not even less than what you're earning.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why that should be your source of motivation is, it is easy to blame our past generation. There will be, a time will come where you have your own child who would also say, so you get the picture I'm trying to. So you don't let that, because you need to give those coming generation, you need to give them a better society than you lived in. So to do that, you need to work against all obstacles, all odds, just to get there.
Okay. So if I should pick from what she said there is always, she made mention of COVID-19, and most people, they were successful during that period, while some were like no. And this Yoruba, they used to say Itunuoluwa. That is bitter leaf is always sweet at the end after you eating it. So you started eating it and you tasted it bitter, but if you can just be patient about it, then you continue pushing it, the bitterness will turn to a sweetness in your mouth. So let me ask you this question, Binka. Have you ever felt stuck in a particular job that, okay, you're stuck there because this job is paying the bills, it's paying everything, the NEPA bills, the food, everything, transportation, but deep down you are not satisfied with the job, but you're just doing it, let me just do it to survive.
All right, Kemi, thank you so much. Now let's establish some things. Human-net, we can satisfy it. Do you know that even when we get to that dreamland of yours, that's when you now start looking at, maybe your dream is, just an example, is to actually have a Benz. That's when you have that Benz, is now when you just look up one day and then you see a plane fly, be like, no, I need to also get there. But that's just by the side. Now, being stuck in a job just because it's actually paying the bill. I would like us to look at it in two ways, but let me answer that question straight down. Is I've actually never been in a job that I really hate. Okay, I think there was one. I didn't. There was one, but I didn't actually stay up to a month before I actually. This is actually a toxic environment.
But that means you got another option.
No. I actually left. Like, I left.
You left without having any other job.
Yes, because I feel if I continue, it's not going to add to my growth at that point. Because see, one of the importance of we working, apart from the financial or the salary day, is for the fact that you are also getting better, both in your personal and your professional life. You need to get all this in a work environment. So if you are not getting, the money is not, of course, if we are hard to compare all our,
very important.
The money is not, I'm not saying it's not important. What I'm saying is, if we are hard to ask, okay, how much are you earning, compared to how much you spend, you'll be like, what I'm earning is actually not much. So that one is even by the side. So if you cannot get the financial satisfaction, you need to also get the growth to also take you on to the next phase. But if you're not seeing it in a place, I just left for the sake of, this is actually not healthy for me. But now, to come back to our question.
Before you come back to the question, you said you just left. What if you have a family member that is depending on you, and if you just live like that, there's no other job, there's no out, the person depending on you would survive, and you too, what would you do?
No, she actually has a valid point. But you know that if you're saying family are depending on you, there's a saying when I was in my secondary school, my physics teacher then used to say, water will always find its level. Yes, no matter how dependent people are on you, when you let them know this is what, okay, let's even ask ourselves questions. Now, Judith or Kemi, do you have younger ones that calls you and asks you, I need this amount?
I have younger ones, but they don't depend on me.
No, like, I'm just trying to paint a picture. Like, do they call you and tell you, Sister Judith, I need 20,000 for this? Do they do that? Rarely. Okay. So when they do you give them that 20,000?
No, I will check myself.
Then you supply them what you have.
Yes,
so at that point, if you cannot support them, you let them know, this is not possible.
Yes.
So they would look for other options. You can't say
there's no other option.
See, Kemi, there's always an option.
There is always an option. Do you know why I say there is?
There's always an option.
When someone is the breadwinner and people are dependent, they say they can't survive without.
If the person dies,
die.
Wouldn't they move on? Life continues.
Yeah, that's true.
And before you know,
so there's always another option, Kemi.
Okay.
So you can't say, oh, because I have 10 siblings. I understand that kind of situation that you have siblings depending on you, and you'll be like, okay, let me continue this job. But like I said, if you're not gaining the financial satisfaction and you're also gaining the growth,
why are you there?
you can. The point is, even instead of you being in that kind of environment, you can actually leave that same system, go out, think for 3 days, just like the Yorubas will say, go and sleep and think, come back and stand on your own, and you'll be making more progress than even being under someone.
Yes.
Okay. I think you're going somewhere.
Yes. So now, to answer that question of being stuck and you trying to maintain, like I said, I've not been in that situation. Okay. But also, I still feel paying bills is also a very important part of life, because there's no way you would come to a workplace and you will have bills, and you have a clear air to work.
That's true.
You see, some people decide to take their life not because they don't have a job, but because of what they're actually going through, the amount of bills or the amount of reality they actually have to face. So now, you being in a job, you getting stuck in a job just because of what's it called? It depends on you. You need to weigh what satisfaction are you getting. I've worked in a place before that the only satisfaction I'm getting from that place is I am being developed. But like, they are giving me what you call professional development. Where you get to, even what you are doing, you can't even compare it to how much you are earning. But you learn to send professional mails, you learn to talk. There are some mails that I have read in my life and I'll be like, no, this is someone's. So when you want to talk to someone like that, you also need to. And all these things you can't learn it sitting at home. So my own take on it is, as long as you are getting that satisfaction of someone is developing you, or you are getting developed, and is actually paying their bills, and at the end of each day, you can measure, oh yes, I am better than yesterday, and you can smile home.
Okay.
So,
you have something to add?
So, I want to thank Mr. Gbenga for that angle, but I'm seeing it from another different angle. I think what we call dreams is something that looks crazy to people, but to people it may look crazy, like it may be white to people, but it is actually something that you see achievable. So when you are stuck in your job, it's either you are not very passionate about what you are doing, you don't like what you're doing, it doesn't give you that satisfaction that you are actually contributing or doing something, or even the job is not giving you the end result of what you're doing. So I think there should be a balance when it comes to dream and survival. It should be like, okay, am I ready to move forward with this kind of lifestyle, or am I ready to be audacious to step out of it? Because quitting is a lot, as we said. Quitting or saying I'm not going to do this job is a lot. So I think when it comes to being stuck, I think we should take that break, and I see audacious step to say no, I'm not doing it again. This thing is under developing me. So I see it from the side of not being stuck per se, but seeing it from another angle that I need growth, and this is not contributing to me right now.
Thank you, Ituno. I actually did not finish my Judith. Yes. So, what she just said now, that time that you feel okay, I'm not getting this financial satisfaction, but you're seeing the growth, like I paint the other thing. That should be your own training ground. That should be that time that you're developing yourself for that dream that you have. Well, I would disagree with you where you say your dream should scare even you that you have the dream. I thought she was saying I thought she said that your dream. Your dream should scare you. Not even just people, even you that have the dream. There are days you sit down and you be like, and I have this dream.
Can I relate to this?
And I have this dream. But see, that's why it is actually called dream, because I see it as not something that you're meant. When if it is a journey of 1,000 steps, it is not meant for you to accomplish that dream
In a day.
on that first step. It
Yes.
is when you're getting to maybe your 400 step, your 500 step. That's when you will now be seeing, oh, those dreams are actually coming together, because you can't get that old dream as a whole package. It's when you take that process, when you take that, oh yes, I am learning, I'm developing myself, and that's when you now start to now be picking it from various angles, small at the end of the day. So it's not what's it called? It's not a magic. It's not as if it's a whole thing that is just being given to you.
Yeah.
It's something you have to pick along the way, then join it up at the end of yourself. So now, you getting stuck in a job, just like you said, is the moment we define a job as stuck is I am not happy, I am not gaining anything, I am not developing, I've just been stagnant for the past 6 months.
Yeah.
So in that kind of case, it's better you to actually take a step away.
Yeah. So that you can move forward. You can
At that point, when you take a step away, you can have a clear mind to say, okay, yes, hunger is facing me, and I need to survive. I need to actually get to my dream. So what do I do? What's the next step?
Okay, so if I may add, sorry, I think when you are stuck in a job, it can actually make it can be seen as outgrowing a job or outgrowing something. It can be like you leaving something, not because it is bad, but it's not serving you what you need at that time in your stage.
Yeah. Okay. So let me move on so that we'll keep it running.
Sure.
When you look at the society, you look at everything that's happening. So do you think, okay, when you look at the social media, and you see people doing very well, you see your mates that you went to school with, your mate that you just graduated with, and the person is doing very well.
And the guy happened to have passed, and you had first class.
Exactly. You have first class. The guy was even asking you for answers and all this. The guy was the best. And now, when you are seeing the guy, like all the social media pressures, do you think they still encourage youths of today, or do you think it's making us to go to fake life, or like
Gramps life?
Yeah, what do you think? Is it encouraging people to do something better with their lives?
Thank you for the question. So social media is a two-edged sword, just like the word of God. I would want to use that.
Okay.
When I say two-edged sword, it can be serving you in a negative aspect. It can be serving you as positive aspects. Social media is used for people. Some people use it for business. Some people use it for what they do as a career at a time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when it comes to pressure, is social media contributing? Yes, it is. Now the thing is, I would say it depends on the environment or what you see social media as. Some people see social media as a form of motivation. You see people in your feed. It's not like you are designing your dream according to another person's life. You are seeing someone that, a young person like me, 25, 26, making it in this project management career. Okay, how did they do it? What's their prototype or their blueprint for success? Okay, how can I come in? What can I do? You can use it as a stepping stone for your own crafting your own career. But then it can also be like a pressure if what you see there is with the brands. As I said, social media is not really what you see. It's like a package food that what you get when you get there, it is what it is. So I think one of the things we as young people, this present generation, Gen Z, we fail to see social media is social media should not define your life, your dream, your career. It should actually be used as a tool to develop yourself.
Okay, what do you also think, Benga? Do you think social media pressure makes you to still face genuine dreams, or it's
she said something like it's like a sword. It has two sharp sides. Okay, so now in my own way, I see social media as in two ways. It can serve you in a positive manner, and it can also push you to an extreme. So see, you should know your kind of person. You have a dream. I think there's something I went through where they said it's not everybody that will get out of school by the age of 22.
Yeah.
Some will actually live school at the age of 25, but get an high-paying job at the age of 26, while someone that left school at the age of 22 is going to not get that high-paying job not until when he or she is around 32. So I feel nature itself, as, or should I use the word God, as a way of what's the English now, to like give it back to you, even those times that you feel you've lost. So now let's come back to the issue of the social media. Social media is a place where everybody is. It's a platform that is very wide. You get to see the good and the bad. So it is when you now know yourself, that's when you know, oh no, Judith's success is not going to pressure me.
Is that a stepping stone?
So it's either I see Judith's success as, oh, it's a, what's it called, a sign for me to also keep doing, keep in my hard work to get to where Judith too has gotten to. If Judith has actually gotten there too in the real life.
Okay.
In the real life.
Are you trying to say that some people try to like fake it to make it?
But Kemi, I really...
They are just oppressed. Oh, my friend is this, I have to be this.
That's why I said it's a two-way thing. See, I don't know if you have been on LinkedIn before, and when people post their success, so you will see a 21 years old guy who left. It's going to start. Okay, I left secondary school at the age. I left primary school at the age of 10. Left secondary school at the age of 16. Finished university at the age of 20. Now I am a project manager at the age of this. I've done this. The way they will. I'm not saying they've actually not done those things, but the way they would articulate it is going. Yes, the way they will package their own story is going to make you look and be like, no, have I not been doing anything with my life? For you, that might sound like, oh, I also need to get better. I also need to actually, because I see your ability to also do those things on those places as a skill.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying, because one of my colleagues, we were having a discussion before, and he said that there was something was going on Twitter, and a girl posted that she needs the help, she can do this, she can do that, blah blah blah. So when a guy now reached out to her, that in your profile, I saw that
you can do this.
You can do shoemaking. You are very good in shoemaking. I have something for you. Can you come during break? During a holiday, can you come and be teaching my children how to make shoes? And the lady said, I'm still learning. I never go to work.
So, something like that.
Okay, so and she lost that opportunity.
So, if I am to put in, I think what is really facing us is what we call imposter syndrome, where everybody's trying to package themselves. I'm not up to package that extent. I'm not an actor. I've not acted in any movie,
but I can do it.
I can do it. Yes. So another thing I want to add is what Mr. Mega said, that sometimes there are some people's success that you just see, they'll just post cards. You don't know what they do to that success. But guess what? Your values may not align to what you do to that success. So I think that's why you have to push it back and just define what you feed yourself in. And another thing is, in social media, people think that people that are being pressured through social media is because they are mostly consumers of content on social media.
Yes.
If you are consuming lots of content, you're seeing this girl, this person, this influencer is doing this, how old is he? You tend to be pressured because you are there to consume what other people is showing you. Okay. But if you are also, as you are trying to consume, you are trying to project your own ideology, your own beliefs. Also there, you will not be pressured. You just see that, oh, this person is doing it, I'm also doing it. We are both going to see ourselves on the top. So I think that's it.
Okay. So my next question goes to you. When you talk about dreaming big, when you want to achieve something in Nigeria.
Yes.
In fact, let me not talk about dreaming big.
Yes.
If you have a dream, if you have something that you are working towards getting, and you know that it's very, very possible for you to get it, do you think without financial connections, or financial privileges, your father is not Dangote, or your friend is not
Dangote,
those friends, do you think without financial privileges and connection, do you think you can still, it's very possible for people to get there? You know, Nigeria is connection. So what do you think? Is it possible for someone to get to where they want to be without connections or financial privileges?
Thank you very much, Judith. Now, what I want to ask you I want to ask them a question is, what is connection itself?
A connection, knowing someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone.
Okay, so I think I want to address connection and financial privilege.
Okay.
Before I answer that question, I think most times this present generation, I think there's one trend called Napo and Nepo.
That's what I was saying. You should have called it Napo baby or Nepo baby.
Okay, so there's this trend like that. But the thing is, connection, it's just a different generation seeing it from different perspectives.
Okay.
In our parents' time or in the older generation time, it is when you know someone that knows someone. Oh, my daughter just finished school. She studied English. Oh, you work at China TV. Let her send her CV. Yeah. Even though if she's not connected or if she's not experienced, rather, she can send her CV and it's very sure that she'll get the job.
But at that point, Itunu, hold on. Let's break it down. Okay. See, there are rooms that not your qualification gets you into.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the person that is bringing
you
that qualification.
There are people that they have slots.
Yeah. So you're saying that I can assure you that. Let's not use a popular name. Okay. Let's just say a big company.
Yes.
A first class student might send the CV
like 5 times.
5 times. Let's say all these first class students in the whole of a university can send a CV to that particular company, and none of them will even get called for an interview.
Yes. Class students will get the job
that knows someone.
So you're saying that not knowing someone might not really. No, I disagree because
I think you're getting my point wrong.
Okay.
I'm trying to define or establish what connection is.
All right.
So I'm saying that in the olden time, like during our parents' time, it is, oh, don't worry, finish school. I have someone there, it will help you. That's connection. And the reason why we think connection is a powerful nepotism to society is because it has been used negatively most times. Most people that get that job may not really be qualified compared to another people that do not have connection. And I want to define financial privilege not as only when your father has money. Like you have someone that can listen to your dream and say, okay, you want to start a perfume business. How much do you need? 5 million. Oh yeah, this is the money. That's financial privilege. But the thing is, comparing to this generation now, it is what we call networking. It is what Judith knows. I am a cyber security. I can do it. Your uncle needs a cyber security. Tell your uncle about me. Because I can, maybe I don't even know your uncle, or probably will never hear about your uncle. But because of you have connected me or say a word about me, they can easily say, oh, Judith said someone. Let's consider this person. So my point is, connection and financial privilege is something that has been seen from the extreme parts. We don't see the positive side too. But this generation has been moving into networking and stuff like that.
Well, Ituno, sorry, Ituno. I think when you're trying to mix things up, or you're trying to say connection and networking is actually of the same thing, I would say I disagree. Yes, the current generation or the people outside now network, but when you're networking, there's always a question that pops up most of the time: is he capable?
Okay, that's why I
said. But when it comes to connection, nobody is going to ask you, can you do it? It's a matter of Kemi, my sister bakes cake. It's a matter of Kemi saying, okay, no worry, we need 200 cakes. Then
that's why I said
an approval is just being given.
That's why I said.
But when it comes to networking, Kemi would have to ask me. Kemi would need to ask me that. Can your sister can we get sample? Can we taste? Those questions actually come up. Yes. So I think what we are looking at is connection. That place of my daughter just finished school. Bring her, let us come and work.
Maybe your daughter even study what.
I think that's the conversation.
I'm sorry for cutting you, but one may I see as a connection is have someone that makes you. He built it from the scratch and he did everything. So he's someone that, okay, there's this celebrity coming down. You just get the person's true size. You will make it. Then you'll be like, oh, I want to give you this. True that he has met a lot of people.
I think that's even taking an initiative.
Yes, he did. Nobody's introducing someone.
No, that's not even. I would say that is actually connection. That is you putting yourself outside there. That is you selling your brand.
But at the same time, you're connecting with people.
Okay, you know that I can, if I'm the celebrity, I can actually take that shoe from you and just no bother. You get it?
Yes, that's
but in
that we are
connection part, that thing needs to be done.
So I think
that thing needs to actually be done.
so.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay, no
So
problem.
it is a different case where I tell that celebrity, I know someone that makes shoe,
Okay.
and I want her or him to make the shoe you are wearing to the next award night, and I would like you to also show this. And then the celebrity just takes that from me.
Like there's no point for argument or like
There's no question like, can he or she really make shoe, or is she even the one making the shoe, or she's just giving out to someone? You get it?
and collect her own
So
cuts.
connection is me. I see it because we are looking at it. We are trying to give it
A comparison.
yes, but no, a kind of a different definition. When we say connection in Nigeria, we all know it is not a matter of can you do it. It is not a matter of I know so is my child or is my friend, is my sister.
Favoritism.
You get it? Not that okay. Let's. But when you say anybody says connection inside this country, if I tell you okay, I'm sitting in this position because of connection, I don't need to. Even if I explain further, and I don't say it in our whole general view, something in your mind will say, are we still not Nigeria? You say, Elijah, connection in this country means something that is not supposed to be there has been there.
Is it still possible to chase big dreams in Nigeria, like without
Financial.
privileges or connection? Do you think Nigerian youths can still get there where they want to be without financial privileges or being connected to anybody?
Okay, so I think yes, it's very possible. It's possible that someone can actually have a big dream and can still achieve their dream in a society where its main obligation is who you know versus what you can do. So I believe that you can do it because your dream is bigger than you anyways. So you have to like keep pushing despite the society. Now I'm not saying that it's going to be rosy or it's going to be a ride free from a problem. Of course you're going to be frustrated. Of course there's going to be a lot of what is going on, what I put in versus what I'm getting. But the thing is the tenacity to keep moving, the tenacity to keep pushing irrespective of what society is giving you. Eventually you may not be on the table, you can create a table for yourself and you invite the society that have made a table, you can come and sit. So I think it's really very possible. Is it going to be smooth? No. Are you going to be frustrated? Yes, you are going to be frustrated. But do I believe or have I seen based on patterns that people who do not have connection making it? Yes, they are. The truth is they are not just many. It's just me. I think the high time we start changing the narrative that without connections or without financial privilege, people can still make it that high peak of their career or to their dreams, the better for us as a society.
Final question. Since we are celebrating International Youth Day, and what advice can you give to the youth out there that are caught between dreaming and just surviving?
Giving an advice to everybody outside there is, I would say, don't stop dreaming. Break your dream into smaller process or small parts. For each part, put in the hard work. Put God too, because you need God at the end of every step. Put God into the beat. Don't stop dreaming. Keep doing the hard work. Don't see that hard work as struggling. See it as a training ground to where you are actually going through. Because the truth of the matter is, if we were to pick all the great people in the world, those that have passed and those that we currently have, none of them actually figured their current stage out that first time. There's no great story outside there that does not come with its own pain and struggle. So don't see that time that you're actually having to put in this hard work as it's the end of the world. It's actually your own training ground. Learn, use what you have to get to where you want to go to. Learn, go for courses, develop yourself more, build yourself to be a better person. That at the end of each day, you can even create like a self-assessment plan for yourself. That at the end of each day, what have I accomplished? Apart from what I already know. So when you do all that and then you put God, then definitely you will get to where you're going.
Okay, thank you so much for this wonderful conversation. I would
Yes.
say that it has been a very powerful one today.
Yes, surely.
From our childhood memories to Nigeria economy, the society, everything. It has been a lot and a lot and a lot. So we thank you so much for this wonderful episode.
Thank you for
Yes,
having
yes.
us.
And to every young person out there, keep holding on to your dreams and adjust them if you must, but don't lose them. Surely don't lose them. Don't allow them to go silent. Like you said the other time, an idle man is the devil's man's workshop. So make sure you are doing something to achieve your dream and to make them come to life.
Yeah, exactly. But also, one thing I want to add is that you should always know that we always talk about opportunities, but it comes to those who are ready. You have to be ready. You don't have to say, I don't have connection, I don't have money, so I just have to stay. No, as she said, you have to work. You have to be ready, so that when the opportunity comes, you can easily get it. So special thanks to Itunuoluwa and Gbenga. We are
Thank you.
very excited. We are very
Thank you
happy.
so much.
It's an honor to be here
And
too.
it's very nice that
And
you
to be part of
bared
the
out your
conversation.
mind. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. And to our amazing listeners, we thank you so much for staying true to this point. We thank you. Your ears are not bigger than ours. We know that you would have learned one or two. It has been a very inspiring one, a very motivating episode. So we thank you for staying true, and we want to use this opportunity to wish all the amazing youth out there happy International Youth Day.
Yes,
from
yes,
Accessible
yes, yes.
Publishers Limited.
Yes, we wish you a happy International Youth Day. And I would like to remind you that what you carry, the what needs your spark. So make sure they don't die, because that spark is what we need to survive. And it's a wrap for today's episode on Beyond the Pages podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for always being there for us. We really, really, really love you. And you can reach out to us on our social media handle: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We are Accessible Publishers Limited. And on X, formerly known as Twitter, we are Accessible PL. And you can also check out our website for varieties of book, ebook, audiobooks, and physical book at www.accessiblepublishers.com. Stay tuned to this podcast. Keep reading, keep turning the pages, and don't forget, the word makes you spark. Bye.
Bye.